Empowering You show. This is a lively television show that is a driving force to positive transformation in every viewer's life. Our goal is simple. It is to elevate our audience member with clear, practical, helpful advice and engaging activities. We're here dedicated to sparking a journey of self-growth and empowerment, making sure each episode is a step towards professional and personal achievement. That's how we empower you on the Empowering You show. So get ready, it's time. Great rising. How are you out there in internet land? It is another great day. It's a Thursday. I'm so excited to be here with you today on the Empowering You show. Why do we do the Empowering You show? It's so that we can bring you phenomenal guests and information from people who are business owners, business leaders, thought leaders, and those that are doing tremendous things in the community. Today is no different. Well, maybe it is. Anyway, I want to bring up our first guest. Really, she's not the guest. She is the co-host, the spicy, sassy, smart, and oh so sexy, Miss Shani Smith.
I swear you're so good for that. You're so good for that. I feel so good about that. I'm so happy to be here. I cannot believe we're already halfway through September.
You had to go there, didn't you? You had to go there, didn't you?
We had to go there because this is important to think about. This is the end of the third quarter, which means the fourth quarter is right there.
Right there.
So how are you going to finish? How are you going to finish? Strong. Now, how do you ensure you finish strong?
Well, one of the things I like to do is networking. The business development part of BHS and Associates has to be done by someone. That someone is typically, me. So this past 2 days ago, I was in Richmond, Virginia at the Greater Richmond Convention Center meeting with Dominion Energy, who had an event called Convergence. You may have seen it on Facebook, but there were a plethora, like 90 different exhibitors and presenters in the building. And so what we got to do is go around and meet and figure out how to do business. But we didn't have to figure it out because they did presentations, breakout sessions on how to do business with Dominion Energy and some of the major heavy hitters in our 757 area. What was interesting about that is some of the same people that I saw at the Business Opportunity Conference with Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council were there. And so it felt like old home week just to go back. But back to networking. What do you do when you go to networking sessions? Do you do what I used to do and just grab a bunch of cards, grab a bunch of people's business cards? Well, a lot of people aren't even at this event carrying business cards anymore. Did you know?
I mean, it's 2024. You know, I'm all about automation and AI.
And so lots of people had their electronic business cards, as did I, but I still have a few relics left over that I'm trying to get rid of. So I passed a few of those out. But what was interesting is the people that I wanted to connect with were the universities. UVA was there, University of Virginia was there, VCU was there. I've done business with them before, Virginia Commonwealth University, and they're looking for more in-person training events. So I was excited about that. But these are the connections you make. And then what do you do once you get the connection? Do you just store it in your phone?
Absolutely not. You follow up.
Because what? The fortune is in the follow-up.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, people say follow up, right? We understand what that means, but we usually don't know necessarily what to say, how to build this relationship. But, there is a tool that can help you with what to say. That tool is AI.
Yeah.
Now, some people are so afraid of AI.
I've heard somebody call it the Antichrist.
Not the Antichrist. Not the Antichrist.
Yeah, I heard somebody call it the Antichrist. Here's what I know. I have been in technology my entire work career. And I remember, I'm getting ready to date myself, but I'm so sad, too bad. I remember a time when there was no window to click to get to the next program or the next place. You had to literally type the command to get into the computer. And so this is what it reminds me of. This is what it reminds me.
I have no idea what that even means.
This is what it reminds me of, though, Shani, that we're back at that stage of typing commands into an artificial intelligence. ChatGPT, for example, Copilot is another one. Gemini is another one. And this is not something that's new to me, although what's nuanced is the amount of information that you can now connect with. And so if you are not using this tool, as a matter of fact, show of hands out there, how many of you are saying, hey, Google, hey, Siri, hey, Cortana? Okay, so Siri, so Google just answered me.
Mine too.
Hey. Yeah. If you say those words, these devices not only are artificial intelligence and you're using it, but they're listening all the time. How do you know they're listening? Because I wasn't talking to the device just now.
Wait, pardon me. My phone just said, sorry if you weren't talking to me, but it sounded like you said.
You're talking about a real live demonstration that we didn't plan, okay? That is hilarious. But the point of the matter and the fact of the matter is we are using artificial intelligence and have been using it for years. And now there is this tool that can do comparative analysis and research and all of these things. It's like Google on steroids. Okay, I didn't mean to say your name again. It's like Google on steroids. And if you don't know how to use the tool, we can help you. We've got a training coming up. You'll hear more about it in the coming weeks. And you're going to want to be there. I break it down in the most easy to understand, digestible, bite-sized nuggets that you've never heard before. And you will be able to help your personal life, your professional life, your business. If you're interested, please stay tuned.
I can confirm. I am definitely what I would call at this point a little savvy, not all the way there, but I will confirm that she broke it down for me because I'm like, what now? Like, so
because people are afraid. They're afraid.
At this point, I'm responding to the teacher. I'm going to the chat. I don't even feel like coming up with an email to tell you about how great I think you might have been. I'm going right to that. So when you go to these networking events and you don't feel confident on what to say for the follow-up.
Yeah. It's a tool. It's a tool just like any other tool. I mean, there's still going to be humans at the helm. That's one of the myths that ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is taking over human jobs. Well, they are making jobs easier to do. They are making some positions obsolete. But if you are a person who knows how to use the technology, you're going to still be employable. You want to up-level your skills in this area. If there has ever been a time that this is easy to learn, it's now. And we have the training technology to help you with that. We have the training tools. We have the training plans to help you with that. If your organization is out there and they're looking for someone who is easy to understand and will give this to you in bite-sized nuggets without making you feel inferior about the technology, I'm the one that can do that for you. BHS and Associates has trainers that know how to get this done. And so we want to invite you to reach out to us at barbaraandsmith.com, drop us a note, and we will certainly get back to you with how we can help your organization grow with the new tools AI provides.
Absolutely. It helps you compete with the big dogs.
Oh,
because you can't afford a team, but this becomes your team.
Yeah.
What's another way to finish strong? for the fourth quarter of 2024.
Fourth quarter of 2020, we have one of the most phenomenal conferences, bar none. There are only a few people, there's only a few slots left. There's only a few people.
There's only 5 slots left. You better get in where you can fit in 5. Count that.
And we have invited some of the most prolific and phenomenal speakers from around the country, from around the world.
Literally.
The world. And so if you are a woman, sorry guys, we left you out this time. If you are a woman entrepreneur, thought leader, leader in your company, leader in your business, leader in your family, this is the conference and retreat for you. Because what we are doing is bringing women together. Nobody is better at bringing people together than BHS and Associates. People who are all about getting it done, understanding their worth, understanding your value, knowing that you are a unique and wonderfully, fearfully made woman of faith. Coming to this event will only level up your skills, your faith, your life. And I'm not saying it because it's our conference. I'm saying it because it is absolutely the truth. What are they going to get when they get there, Shani?
Well, first, when we talk about it, the theme is unleashing the warrior within. And like, we are not playing about that. Not playing. No games played about that. No. You will leave this conference not only feeling confident, actually being confident, actually knowing how to get this thing done, to conquer, slay that dragon. Okay, I'm just saying, we are starting off the gate with, can I tell them exactly what we're going to do? I can tell them.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with what we call candles and conversations with the coaches. This is not a situation where you're sitting in the crowd listening to somebody up on the stage talking. This is an intimate environment where we are all together, we are all peers, and we are all having a literal brainstorm, but actually with solutions.
Yeah, with solutions. And we're not just sitting around making candles and, kumbaya. The end of the conference, we give you the beginning, candlelight with the coaches, candlelight conversations with the coaches, arm to arm. You're talking to people who have been where you are, have done what you've done, and are willing to share. Because I got to tell you, the value is one of these coaches, just one. We have 4. Mm-hmm. One of these coaches' investment fee is more than 3 or 4 times the cost of this one conference.
Absolutely.
And so the value you're going to leave with is beyond phenomenal. So when you leave, you will have a blueprint, literal blueprint of what your next steps are, and we'll be able to we're going to follow up to make sure accountability is huge. We're going to follow up to be sure that you are on track. That is something that's not been done at any conference I've been to.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been to a few.
Not to mention the fact that we're going to have a full day workshop, right? With all 4 of these phenomenal speakers. You happen to be one of them. We have a nerve to also have a banquet that evening where we all get together and celebrate and strategize and eat good.
Celebrate, strategize, eat good, and oh, by the way, the one time this whole year probably that you got to dress up and really strut your stuff and be complimented and taking pictures and all of that's fine. But what do you come away? The meat and potatoes of this conference is how we as women are stronger together. We're going to unleash that warrior, that person that's inside you that sometimes gets shoved under the rug or pushed back against a wall. You're going to be able to relax in an atmosphere that is beyond believable, in a suite when you go to lay your head to the pillow. or your own suite that's facing water on all sides. So
okay, that part. When we say it's on the beach, I mean literally when you walk down the steps, there is sand right there.
Yeah,
We
we're not
mean
talking about,
literally on the beach.
yeah. So it's a phenomenal experience. I didn't realize how much it was enjoyed these last couple of years until I start going back and listening to the testimonial tapes. And I didn't know what I was doing at first. The first conference was just like, oh, let's do a conference. And to be transparent, I didn't even ask God about it. And so then I start thinking, maybe this is just me in my head. But as this has rolled out year after year, I have been definitively given directions, marching orders that women need what we have at Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance.
The thing is that a lot of times we don't even know that we need it.
Right.
And then to be in an environment where there's, we're all level, there's no judgment. There is nothing but love being radiated, love and praise and suggestions and prayers just from everybody. And you feel it. You feel that energy literally the moment that it begins. Yeah. And it's a forever sisterhood.
Yeah,
for me, it's 3 years. So I kind of like at this point, I'm like, wait, I know that's my sister. Is that first year, second year? I don't know. But
it's forever. Because we stay connected. It's connected. Forever. That's the beautiful thing. I remember one sister that was there who the first time she came, this will be her second year. But the first time she came and she heard doctor this person and doctor that person, and this person is an accountant and that person is a lawyer. She said she felt out of place, like she didn't belong. And it was an hour into the festivities when she pulled me aside and she said, this has been a phenomenal experience. I said, we haven't even started yet. She says, I know, but nobody's treated me like I was less than. Nobody's looked down on me. And I thought to myself, who does this? Who does this looking down on people? Who does this making people feel like they don't belong? Well, at Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance, every woman who wants to attend is welcome. Every woman is welcome.
And become literally a sister.
Yeah. So, yeah. And so it was a phenomenal experience. Last year, my coach attended last year, and she said to me, and she is a world famous person as well. And she said to me, I've been to thousands of conferences, but I have never seen anything like this. That to me was, thank you, Lord. That was a testament and a testimony to the power that she saw in the room. She was one of the speakers, actually. And to hear her say that this was one of the best conferences that she's seen. You missed this, you've really missed something. It's something to behold.
It really is. It's like, it's really indescribable. And I know it sounds like so cliche. Like, of course you would say that because you're part of it, but it really is. I'm really so excited. And for as much of work that goes into it on our part to get there, that afterwards, when you just sit back and like, wow, like all these things, all these blessings happened. And these are moments that these ladies will never forget. Ever. And some of the ladies that are coming this year, I already know what kind of breakthrough that they're going to get. And I'm already so excited for it that I hope I don't miss out on my own too. That just be, I want to be like so much the hype man that I completely forget that like I'm here to get poured into as well. But I'm
that's hard, Johnny. That's hard. That's hard to do when you're watching the aha moments of all the participants and you're part of the planning committee. What's interesting too is this year I just relaxed. I didn't do all the running around and all of the worrying and stressing that I have done in previous years. And God has just showed up in such miraculous ways that it seemed almost effortless. Now we know we've done a lot of work, but
Right.
it was nothing like last year or the year before.
No. And what was the difference?
We were doing a prayer fast called Draw the Circle. There we go.
I wasn't even going to make you say all that. I'm just saying the difference is that we let go. That was the difference. The difference is that we let go. Because sometimes we're so busy trying to manufacture our own miracles that we miss every part of it. We miss the journey itself.
Yeah, being busy.
Yeah. Sometimes there's time to be Mary. Sometimes it's time to be Martha. Guess what I'm going to do? Chill out.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That was our prayer today. Our devotion today was, when it's time for you to be married, be still and know that I'm God. Right? That was the scripture for today. And I'm telling you, he keeps showing up in the midst of the conversation. I want to tell you, there are people coming to this conference that I don't even know this time. Like the first conference, I knew everybody. The second conference, I knew most people. But this conference, there are people coming that I do not know at all. And based on the speakers who are coming, based on the content we're providing, they signed up and said, yes, I'm in. And so for that reason, I am over the moon excited for what they don't know is about to happen. And two of the ladies have said that they've never been to Ocean City.
And they've never been to Ocean City this kind of way, because they will not leave on the 27th the same person that showed up on the 25th.
They will not. So how do they get involved? If you have not received your special, specific invitation only invitation, reach out to Shani Smith at support, SUPPORT, at speakcoachtrain.com.
Barbara
I think
H.
it's short Barbara H. Smith. Okay, I forgot my name. It's support.
You've been Barbara H. Smith.
I don't know. It's been a few years. Okay. Yeah. Support at barbarahsmith.com. It's right underneath your screen. It's barbarahsmith.com. Don't forget the H, 2 A's and 3 A's and 2 R's. There she goes again. She knows how to spell her name. 2 bars and an A. 2 bars and an A. It's support. Support at barbarahsmith.com. Shani will be glad to give you the information. Now,
absolutely.
The cutoff date is September 30th, and we are fast approaching. And we have 5 seats left. There are 30 seats available, and 5 seats are left. If you don't know where you're going, how you're going, what you're going to do in this next season, this is the place for you, so we can give you some succinct guidance and guidelines with some support, powerhouses. And support. Yeah. Literal support.
So that means if you need to tap into your network and tell them, help support you get there, if that means you tap into Klarna, Affirm, make it happen. Do this for you.
Yeah.
You deserve this. You absolutely deserve this.
Yeah. And we don't spend enough time, especially women, we don't spend enough time with self-care. This is part of your self-development, self-care. And if you have self-development dollars in your corporation, we have the documentation for you to send directly to your HR or whomever, your VP, your vice president, and let them know that you have a legitimate self-development conference that you would like to attend. And we'll provide you with that information as well.
Listen, I have that ready. I have it ready. I will get it to you the same day, okay, if you need it. Do this for you. We spend so much on, the kids' tuition, the kids' sports, all those things that we think we just don't have enough money to give back to ourselves. This helps you 10x what you have. This helps you recognize what you have in your house.
Yeah.
Your literal house.
Yeah.
To make more money than you could have ever imagined.
And if you're unsure about the people who are coming, the caliber of people who are coming, let me help you. Dr. Lisa Santiago McNeil is going to bring down the house. Dr. Obiama Martin is going to bring down the house. Kemi Oshiala is going to bring down the house. And yours truly, I got you. We're going to support you in every way we can. We're going to unleash that warrior within you, give you strategies, tips, and techniques to up-level your life. I promise you. I promise you that. Show up to this event and be empowered, blessed, and unleash that warrior that's been dormant for so long. You sick and tired of being sick and tired? This is where you need to be.
Period. With a capital T on the end of that. Period.
I love this. I love this show because we get to share with you some of the phenomenal things we are doing. I also want you to check out Can Do Spice, candospice.shop, and get your spices on. That's Chef Shani over there with her chef coat on, and she does delightful things with food that have healthy benefits. I promise you that we are in this together to support each other's businesses, and that, my friends, is what we do. No matter what business you have, no matter what you have going on in your life, we are here to support you. If you know someone who would love to be on the show to talk about what they do, what they have, and what they bring to the table, please reach out. Support at barbarahsmith.com. That's 2 bars and an A. Don't forget the H.com.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're having very productive days because we're getting ready for the fourth quarter as well. So you know what time it is.
Yeah, it's time for you to step into your greatness because the world is truly waiting for you. See you in October.
That's right. You better see us in Ocean City, Maryland. I must say. Well, no need for awkward silence.
Just jump off.
Just jump off. No. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.